Hi guys, Kyle here. Last month, Microsoft and Porsche invited us to the Silverstone race circuit in the United Kingdom to sample some of the modern sports car lineup from Porsche, as well as get behind the wheel of the Xbox One X enhanced version of Forza Motorsport 7. It was a lot of fun. We got to talk to Dan Greenewalt and some of the other Forza team members about the future of the franchise, and even sample the original game on the first Xbox to see just how far along it's come in the last dozen or so years. That was a lot of fun, but one of the most interesting parts of the day obviously was, taking a bunch of Porsche sports cars around the Experience Center's infield circuit at Silverstone. We started the day in the 911 GTS, so let's jump to that. Up first was a simulated ice slalom. Mixing water and an epoxy-coated driving surface, this test really did feel like driving in sub-zero temperatures. It really drove home 2 points. 1, weight balance is so important in a 911. 2, despite what video games may tell you, four-wheel drive is not a perfect safety net.
Let's try.
Oh, I like that.
Should we have a bit of sports exhaust then? Then you can like that even more.
Win and rum. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It's really great that I can just, measure with my toes how much I'm braking.
Yeah, but that's true actually. Sometimes it's very subtle. A subtle change of pressure on and off the gas pedal maybe. Sometimes not that much braking, quite subtle braking. So although it's a coupe and we think, okay, coupes are better than cabrios, I think the difference on this car is the chassis makeup, the way it's tuned a little bit more from a sport chassis point of view. Power's the same, and power delivery will be the same, and the feel of the power delivery will be the same because it's four-wheel drive, but the way the chassis works is slightly different.
I'm going to assume that different chassis setting is why I'm catching up to the old car.
It absolutely is.
It's definitely not the driver. It's
oh, come on,
it's all car.
No, this cannot be all car. It cannot be all car. You are the man with your foot on the pedal.
All right.
Don't be too polite.
It's my Canadian nature.
We're going to do a launch. So that little button on the steering wheel. Yeah, you need to turn that 2 clicks to the right. That's it. So we're now in Sport Plus.
Okay.
Okay. So the way you do a launch is you have to put your left foot on the brake pedal.
All right. There we go.
And then in a minute we'll put it into gear, and you'll be sitting there with 2 hands on the steering wheel, and you sort of need to count yourself in 1, 2, 3, and then this is the crazy thing: keeping your foot on the brake pedal, you have to smash the right foot to the floor on the gas pedal and hold it there until I say release. The interesting thing for this is that you will probably want to, you'll hit the gas pedal and you'll probably go, oh, and then you'll drop it again. So try not to drop it. Just try and smash it to the floor and hold it there. So
this is the one advantage of having video games, is actually there's no mechanical empathy there. So I'm used to the idea of holding both pedals down at the same time.
Okay, cool. Release the brake pedal. Good man. That's terrific. Now think about braking. Well done. Excellent. Right, okay, so we're going to go down to here. Okay, so this time we're going to do that, which is a launch, but that we're going to add the spice of the 0 to 60, 60 to 0. All right?
Excited.
Are you ready? Left on the brake pedal. Don't release brake pedal until I tell you. In your own time, count yourself in.
All right, here we go.
Release the brake pedal. Good man, well done. Brake! Harder! Well done. Whew. Now you can just relax and move forward gently. So the whole car's going to work slightly sharper now.
Yeah, it definitely feels more alert.
Yeah, alert's a good. Yeah, I'm quite alert too.
Yeah, I guess the whole brake acceleration thing wakes you up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's way better than a coffee. I mean, I still had a coffee this morning.
That's good.
Why not?
No, it's good. Good to have a coffee.
Yeah.
That's good.
After a brief cool down from the 911, our group was set to take the Caymans and Boxsters next. The 911's little brothers still pack 350 horsepower in S form, and we'd be doing another slippery test. The kick plate is a sliding platform that leads onto an epoxy area. As the car drives over it, the plate quickly shifts left or right, pitching the car into a slide. Our goal was to catch it. Sounds easy, right?
So all the way up to the line, stopping at the line again, watch what happens to that car.
Okay.
Alright, so you can see the cone directly in front of you at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're aiming for.
Alright.
Okay, speed wise, you want to be at 22 miles an hour to start with. I'll guide you on the speed though. The tip is never take your eyes off that cone. Squeezing the gas. That's it, that's 15, a little bit more, keeping it just there now, no more than that, no more. Yeah, you'll be accelerating 28 there. So Dean, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, what are you waiting?
Yeah. Third time's the charm.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off now, because everybody will have it off, so it's going to be a fair reflection then. Obviously it's easier with everything turned on. Okay, away we go. Squeeze the gas, keep on going, that's 5. Keep it going, 15, keep it going, that's 22 there, that's good. There we go. Okay, increase the speed there. There we good to go. No, it's definitely not that one. Keep it going, that's 19, 20, 22, 23, 25. Excellent. 25.
Alright.
That's the most we're doing anyway, so we're good.
Excellent. With the kick plate vanquished, I had another 20 minutes or so in a Cayman. Switching out for a grey ass, my instructor asked what I wanted to do for the rest of the time. I deferred to his expertise, and he declared we were going drifting. Oh, alright then. The Porsche Experience Center has a smaller diamond polish circuit housed within the handling track. Its low grip surface made it easy to kick the Cayman's tail out, and linking 3 corners together in one smooth sequence was easily one of the highlights of the day. Unfortunately, I don't have video of it. After the track sessions, the rest of the day involved in-building activities for our group. One of those involved a fastest lap trial in a 919 hybrid around, where else? Silverstone. I'm proud to say I had the top lap of the day there. The motion rigs were also impressive. At the end of the day, our groups were scored based on all of the tests. I ended up winning mine, which netted me a few passenger laps around the handling circuit in a GT3 RS with a pro behind the wheel. It was bonkers in a completely awesome way. I tried to grab footage from a handheld GoPro, but it came out as a perfect shot of the dashboard. Shout out to Steve, otherwise known as Super GT, for lending it out though. That's all from our time at Silverstone. A huge thank you to Microsoft, the Xbox teams, and Porsche for making it all happen.